When you hear the Rockefeller name, you may think of John D. Rockefeller, who founded Standard Oil in Cleveland and who became the world's first billionaire. But now, a new exhibit at the Medici Museum of Art captures the story of the Rockefeller family in a different way. The From Oil to Art exhibit opens this Friday, and it features the works of Steven Rockefeller, John D. Rockefeller's great-great-grandson. Joining us today is Steven Rockefeller at the Medici Museum. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, my pleasure. It's good to be with you.
So this exhibition started as a research project for you. What'd you learn about your family through this work?
Oh, it's so much. I'm not sure I can even characterize, precise degree of learning. Just so extensive. Perhaps you could just ask me something maybe a little more specific.
Well, you give me some specifics. What stood out as you did your research?
Well, my favorite area of attention has been for many years the early days. I find it wondrous how his family moved across the state, how they had the commitments that they had, how they worked together to make possibilities for each other, what it was like to be in Cleveland when they arrived, the work that was required, the focus, the connection to the church, the community, the financial institutions, the nature of the economy at the time, what it was really like to build the business that he built as a wholesale produce commission merchant clerk. Maybe that's just a beginning of the areas where I have found interest.
So what is it like now being able to tell your family's story in this very personal way?
Well, the exhibit at the Medici Museum incorporates the story of Johnny Rockefeller, and it covers to some extent matters pertaining to the American Industrial Revolution. But it also covers the remarkable story of my mother and her art as she inspired my own creativity. And also it covers the early 20th century European sculpture collection of my grandfather, Nelson Rockefeller, because that creativity inspired me. And we also cover the philosophy and the calligraphy of Master Votao in China as he became a teacher of mine.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on some of those other collections. Your art obviously is on display, but what other collections, as you just mentioned, from the family will we be able to check out?
Well, there are many items pertaining to Mr. Rockefeller that will be of great interest. One is behind me right there, and it's a lovely receipt that he signed when he was only, I think, 25 years old. And you can see the various produce that they were selling. It's a very, very charming item to me. There's a beautiful portrait of Mr. Rockefeller painted by a very famous Chinese painter by the name of Zhang Guofang, which is obviously precious. And there are many other items. What does come to mind immediately are the business directories that reference the people that he worked with, that supported him at the time, and those are precious to me as well.
Well, it really is fascinating. And again, the name of the exhibit is From Oil to Art, a Rockefeller legacy rooted in industry, innovation, and imagination. And again, it opens this Friday, runs through January 11th. Steven, thank you so much for joining me today. We appreciate it. Hope we can get a lot of people out there to check it out.
Well, you're very nice to have me, and I thank you for your time, sir.